Hi there, you are tuned into Beauty and Braids, the podcast where I, Karyne, has conversations about all things relevant to personal growth and development. Just a heads up, I'm unfiltered. You're welcome. Hey. Hi, how you doing? I just want to breathe with you right now. And I had to do that because sometimes we forget to breathe. Like when life gets a lot, gets a little bit too much, we forget how to breathe, how to calm ourselves down, how to calm that anxiety down, how to just ground ourselves. We forget all of that. We forget about our ways of getting ourselves back to reality, to not get all confused with all that is going on, where you have emails coming in and text messages coming in and videos and coming in and news notifications and Amber Alerts and Instagram notifications and likes and follows and DMs and calls and missed calls, and you just want to stop all of that. Place your phone on do not disturb. Breathe. Anybody, the thing is with people who, like, they don't get it. When you come off from a vacation, like I just came from a vacation. When you come off from a vacation or you're on a vacation, you don't want to hear nothing that's going on with what's going on outside of that vacation. When you come back, you're still trying to transition back into that life, back into the hustle and bustle of everyday living. And and then you got to catch up with all the stuff that you didn't, you weren't able to get to while you was away. And even though you probably still had a few things that was already pending. So it's just like a lot of stuff that is happening. And if you're an entrepreneur, there's a lot of things, a lot of hats that you wear, a lot of people that you got to stay in contact with, follow up with, and things like that. So you and your calendar are best friends. So ahead of time what is on your schedule. So if anybody, I like numbers. I remember numbers, dates, whatever. So if anybody's asking me about a specific date, I know in advance. Like I'm like, no, not available. To everybody else, it might sound like, oh, you're dodging people and stuff like that. But it's like, no, I know my schedule. And usually, me also being a Virgo, I plan a few weeks, a few months in advance. If it's something that I know that I said last year, okay, I'm going to do this next year, I already placed it on my calendar. So especially if I'm creating pieces, my new art, I don't have the time or a lot of time to just do hanging out and everything like that when I'm creating pieces that take weeks, days to weeks to months to create. So when people ask for my time, I'm like, what? Like, it's like, no. Like, and it's not their fault that they don't understand because they're not doing the same thing. But it is, I don't know, but like a level of I guess I'm expecting a level of common sense or consideration. The fact that if I'm doing all of this, I'm going to be tired. And when I'm tired, I need the rest for myself. And not to be selfish, like people want you to hang out and all this stuff. And you're like, look, I'm freaking tired. Okay. Okay. So as I'm talking to you, I am realizing how tired I am. And I mean, I'm on my menstrual as well, so my level of energy is basically low. So I needed to talk. I needed to talk about this, and I literally was working on one of my pieces and braiding, and I just had to take a break from it because I wanted to talk. I gotta use my throat chakra. I gotta use everything. I was using my solar, I believe it's my solar plexus to create. Earlier I was dancing, like I'm trying to make sure my chakras are clear. Intuitions. I have had some dreams and it's very chaotic, but now I'm noticing my dreams are not regular dreams. They're telling me something, and that's nerve-wracking because I'm trying to now interpret these dreams to get the messages that I need. Okay, so there's a lot going on, right? So that's a little bit. Everybody, I told everybody through email, all my, my followers and things, that I have retired. Since then, I've been getting people left to right. Hey, can you do my hair? And I'm like, no, I have retired. I am done. I am not doing it. I don't know how else to say it. I know I have not posted it on social media. I has purposely did that. Actually, I'm procrastinating right now, and procrastination does not help my anxiety at all. Okay, so now I'm going to post something because I feel like it's there. It's like Karyne posted. There's things that I've been waiting on to post. And the funny thing is, like, I've been posting like crazy. And and of course it is a lot of things that I'm doing, but what I'm supposed to post, I have not posted. You know what I'm saying? Like, where my Virgos at? Where my Virgos at? Taurus rising, where you at? Because I'm trying to do all that I'm doing, and I'm trying to do it, and I'm putting passion in it. But you know what I'm saying? I need to really like stop being so hard on myself. Like, if you're listening to this and you are being hard on yourself, like, look, just breathe and be like, like, how far have you gone? What have you done? Has anybody else have done it? If they have done it, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people who have. Like, now you're part of the group that've done it, like, or haven't done it, and it's like I really do need to step back and look at what I'm doing, and am I doing it for myself? Is this thing fulfilling me? Or is it feeling like a burden? And like certain friendships, certain people, whether it's family or anything, it's like, is this a burden? Is it making me feel bad around this person, or how am I feeling? And I just need to make sure I'm checking in on myself, because I know what I'm feeling. I know what spirit is telling me. I know what my higher self is saying. Like in my waking self, like when I'm awake, I'm not as, I gotta pick up with some stuff, but when I'm sleeping, that's when I get all my messages and stuff like that. And I mean, growing up, everybody, like, I've always been a spiritual kid. Didn't realize it because I was shutting that stuff out. But I've always been spiritual. I've always been able to, see spirits, and also been able to feel the spirits. Like, they've been able to tap me and stuff like that. So it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot. And I'm trying to, like, smile and stuff, but it's like I'm tired. Like, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. And when you're so tired, you just got to keep going, because the devil is a lie. Like, when you get that tired, that means you've put in some work. Even if it doesn't feel like I put in work, it does not feel like I put in the amount of work that I need to be putting in. I feel like I'm so behind in a lot of my things. But on the outside, people are like, oh, no, I'm like, for me, people don't understand. Virgos, I don't know if it's just the sign, but we are our biggest critics. We're in our head all the time. We're to ourselves, so we have nothing but time to talk to ourselves and criticize everything we're doing. So we beat up ourselves so much to say, like, yo, this is not where I see myself. This is not what I want. This is not perfect. This is not acceptable. This has to be better. And then like, me working on myself and healing and stuff, I gotta remember, I'm like, yo, I'm only one person. Like, I'm doing 1,000 things. I have 3 businesses. I have my hair company, Hair by Karyne Incorporated. I have Access Branded LLC, and I have Your Destiny Treasure Chest Incorporated, which is the nonprofit. So I have these 3 things, and they have moving parts. I have to make sure I'm on top of my volunteers. I have to make sure that the events are being done accordingly to how I'm doing it. The donations are being sorted and packed and all of that. Then I have other programs that I'm trying to develop. The website, that's another thing. My gosh. The hair stuff, like, I teaching classes. Well, I stopped braiding clients' hair, but now I have to push my classes and this art. So now that this is 2 things, like, the income is no longer coming in. You get it? Like, it's not coming in right now because I'm focused on something else. And when you start something new, it's like you really do have to, you gotta take that risk on yourself. I'm like, I know my stuff is dope. I know I have a lot to teach. I know I have a lot of knowledge. And I know, I'm getting people who are like hitting me up like, okay, can I take your class? And can I take your class? Or how much is the art stuff? How much is your pieces? And I'm just kind of like, I want to break. And I need to just calm down. I need to calm down because I don't need to be perfect. I just need to start. And I know how to start. I have been starting all my life. The thing is with me, it's not about starting. It's about, I know if I start, I have to follow through. And I'm a very loyal and committed person to anything that I start. So I think that's why I procrastinate. My God, I'm having a breakthrough. I think I'm procrastinating from starting something because I know that I will follow it through. So I just want to make sure that it is good, that it's on point. And then with Access Branded, like, I like the logo, I like my colors now. I'm gonna start doing that. There's a few things that I want to like highlight and do and start, charging people about, that. But I just want to, my thing is, I want to make sure all of my situations are in, there's a lot that okay, I just need to do it. I'm going to get all my stuff in order, put everything out, and bear with me, people. Bear with me. And then I'm going to be like, all right, now I could help everybody else with their brands and creative ideas that comes to my head, because they do. Ideas just come to me. And what's funny is I kind of can see someone and be like, you would be great at this, right? But the person has to be genuine to who they are. Like, if a person is kind of lying to themselves and trying to be someone else, I'm not going to pick up on what they're good at or what they can do. Or like, I won't be able to pinpoint what it is, because they have built so much of a false barrier around themselves, that of a false illusion of themselves, or that it's impenetrable. Like, it's like, like, who are you? Like, I don't know, I can't really figure it out. I don't know who you are. But then there's other people, I'm like, oh my God, you'd be great at that. Like, if you did this, like, I'll be able to tell you. But the people who are trying so hard to copy other people, it's hard to really see what they are good at, because they're imitators. You know what I'm saying? So, and me not rock with the fake. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't genuine, if you ain't who you are, I cannot mess with you. My spirit would be like, reject, because I can only deal with the authentic, the person who is who they are. You cannot sit with us. Nah, but for real, I feel so much better now that I like got to talk. So if you're like me and stuff starts to get filled like overwhelming and things, just take 3 deep breaths, count to 7 on the end when you inhale, and when you exhale, take it all in. And I don't know, like, even I just got a message, and guess what, my phone is on do not disturb, and I just got a message. Isn't that crazy? Like, I'm just like talking about how the world is, but I actually do not feel as anxious as I was earlier. So for me, my remedy, my medicine is to talk it out, to get it off my chest, because if it sits there, I'm going to sink, I'm going to feel like all that weight on me. So ain't nobody trying to be weighed down by nope. Ain't nobody trying to be weighed down. So thank you so much for listening. If you suffer from anxiety, if you dealing with the pressures of the world, your family and friends, like, just take a deep breath, take a step away from them. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to step away. It's okay to look at yourself and say, what do I need? How can I love on myself? How can I give myself the love, the attention, the care that I require at this moment? And just keep doing that, because it will end up raising your vibration and your energy to the point where you're attracting so much good things, and then you're feeling good, you're looking good, you're doing good. You know what I'm saying? And you're just good. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a little walk outside tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? This rain is not helping my it's not helping my mental health right now. Like, I want some sun, but not too much sun, because the other day it was a heat wave. I was like, no, oh no, oh no, it was humid, man. See, it's a different kind of look. I just came from DR. Like, it's a different kind of feeling. And yes, I took the COVID test to come into the US. Like, they wasn't about to let me in without a COVID test, so, and it was negative, obviously. So the heat and the way you can dress in another country or in another state is so much more freeing than you can in New York. Like, you cannot wear certain things in New York, especially where I live. You cannot wear this stuff, like, because you have people who are just looking at you like, oh, hey, what's going on? Because it's not the norm. I don't know why they so, like, it's just kind of like, bruh, everybody out here dressing like it's hot. Please leave me alone. I'm in my own business. Like, you know what I'm saying? But outside the country, you can wear a bra, you can wear a panty, you can wear your bathing suit, walk down and go to the restaurant, and no one says anything. Because they understand this is the culture right now. This is the environment. We're all wearing trunks, bathing suits. Man, I just seen somebody's titties on the beach. I was like, I mean, it wasn't real titties. Like, I literally seen fake titties up close. Like, I guess it's easy. You know, like, I was just like, okay. Was like, oh, that's a lot. But it's just a little bit more freeing and non-judgmental in different places. But in New York, my God, it's the hustle and bustle. It's hard to get back into this. When you're coming from something so calm and come back, and it's just like it's just so busy, man. Oy. I mean, don't be surprised if y'all hear Karyne moved out of the state, because I'm just saying. Oh, hit me up on my next episode. I got to talk to you about something I just came. Well, somebody changed my mind about something, so I'm going to share something with y'all in my next episode, so tune in, okay? Everybody, love y'all. Have a good day and stay COVID free. Love you. Bye. Thank you again for listening to Beauty and Braids. I'm your girl Karyne, and this has been another great day. Until next time, you'll hear from me then. In the meantime, please follow me on @HairByKaryne, @ShopBraidAppeal, and @YTC Nonprofit. Get to know me a little bit better. Check them out. Bye.